Hey guys, Christine here and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for watching. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. This week's message is interesting. This week's message was all about working with your intuition and aligning with your truth, trusting yourself, and kind of going with the flow. My messages came through kind of different this week. I was really surprised. I'm really excited to bring them to you. Just a couple announcements. If you're interested in a personal reading, make sure to check out the information box below. If you like this message and how it's done, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and sending the message off so other people can receive the message. It also helps my channel grow. Also, if you're interested in buying a copy of my book, The World You See, you can find it in the description box below. It's all about writing your manifesto, manifesting the life of your dreams, and really paying attention to the choices that you are making in your life. And then, did I mention a personal reading? I do personal readings. I said I do personal readings. If you're interested in personal reading, also check out the information box below, and you can follow me on all my other social media, which is down below also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my channel messages, and these are the messages I always receive on my walks, and these are the guidance I get for the week coming. And then from there we're going to discuss the angel number I see this week and how to work with that. And then I will go into a tarot reading and pull a couple oracle cards. So I encourage you, please stay to the end. That way you can see the tarot readings if that's what you would like to see. So if you see me over here checking my notes, is because when I go through on my walks, I get all these notes from my downloads that I get, and I want to make sure that I don't miss anything for you. So this week was really about working with your intuition. Everything I came into really aligned with allowing your intuition to lead and things not always being what they seem. So the first thing that I really got when I was on my walk this week was the wind. And the wind was about the power of the mind and being open to communication. Oftentimes when we think of the wind, we think of it as something that we can't see. But when I was experiencing it, this was the opposite. I was receiving the message far differently. I could see the wind coming towards me in the treetops, but I couldn't quite feel it yet. I could even hear it, but I couldn't quite feel it yet. And then as I could watch it, it's like a wave coming towards me, and then suddenly I could feel it. So what it was about was like allowing the universe to communicate with you in many different ways this week. It's allowing yourself to be open up with using all your senses. But sometimes you may feel like something before it comes into your state of being. Sometimes you may hear something through a conversation with someone else. Sometimes you may see it or just know it before you actually receive it. So pay attention to the things that are catching your attention, and allow yourself to listen to how the universe is speaking to you. The main message I got this week from the wind, and this is the main message that I got, was when you do not know the answer, allow yourself to get still and listen. Sometimes the answers will come subtly and you can miss them if you're not paying attention. So allow the messages and your intuition to kind of be free flowing like the wind, and pay attention to how you might be feeling responses to the questions that you're asking. Because remember, the universe will always provide you the answer you're looking for, but it's required to actually get still, listen, and be open to receiving, because sometimes those messages will come very subtly. And so just be open to that. So you're really being asked to allow yourself to go inward if you feel like you don't know how to move forward, and trust that by going inward and allowing yourself to just kind of quiet your mind, things will be presented to you. And then when those things are presented, no matter how small, if it's catching your attention, it probably has significance for you. So be willing to look up anything that you're kind of looking for. And then that kind of leads into the next thing, which was so great. Actually, I want to skip it. I was going to do the spider webs next, but I really want to go to the dandelion next before we get to the spider web. Because when I thought of the wind, I kept seeing the dandelions everywhere. Not only just the yellow flower part of the dandelion, but I also saw the white the white seeds of the dandelion were the ones, you know, you were a kid and you pick them up and you blow them and you make a wish, right? So when I seen this, and I've been seeing it a lot lately, and especially on my walk, this is about the universe telling you, hey, make a wish, make your wish. Your wishes are capable of coming true. But the dandelion really also represents that it's crucial to pay attention to the ideas that are coming to your mind, and because these have the ability to change your fate. And remember, the dandelion is a seed, right? So the dandelion never knows where it's going to be planted to begin with. It just kind of comes and then it takes over. And this is the saying, hey, the universe is, let the wind carry you where it's going to carry you. And when you get to where you're going to get, you will be ready to be firmly planted. So this also is about great things in your life, but you have to imagine them. So keep your thoughts positive, stay very focused on your dreams, stay very focused on what you're trying to create, and really continue to do the little things to build and make your foundation very solid. But then a lot of people don't know dandelions, you also can ingest them. So the dandelion, when you ingest them, is for detoxifying the liver, and it also helps you become balance your state of health. This is about asking yourself, where in your life do you need cleansing? Can you identify the negative things that are around you this week, and are you willing to do what it takes to get rid of it? Can you allow yourself to get into that happier state? And by doing so, sometimes it's going to require you to let go of some past baggage, and it could be a daunting task, but you know, you'll find your way through it, and you'll find the way that's comfortable for you so you can move forward. But just remember, the dandelion can survive in any condition. So no matter where you are right now, you have the knowledge, skill, and ability to get through this, and just lean into your faith and trust in the universe. Don't limit your thoughts. The main message when I seen this was, how can you let go to move forward? What baggage can you let go of? And where does your life need cleaning up? One thing I also got when I was getting the message of the dandelion was, I kept hearing the message, what if I remembered it wrong? What if I remembered it wrong? When you're cleaning up and you're going through your past stuff, like when we become self-aware, sometimes we worry that maybe we remembered it wrong. And maybe you did. Maybe you remembered it a little more joyful than it actually was because it was your way of coping. Or maybe you remembered it a little more turmoil than it actually was because it was your way of coping. No matter how you remembered it, you have the ability to, rewrite and revise in the now on how you want to move forward and not let it limit you. Use it as an opportunity to understand that it helped you get to this point, and that whether the point is good nor bad, I mean, there's not really good nor bad, that you have the ability to make choices now that are going to help you move forward. And this was also great because then the next thing I got was this. As I was walking, I kept walking through these spider webs, but they weren't full spider webs. When the spiders, they kind of will drift along the wind, and how when the spiders don't know where they're going to go, they just know that it's time to allow the wind to take them where it's going to take them. And in that time, it will take them to many different places, but when they get there, they will rebuild their webs in their homes, and they will see it as an opportunity to be creative and manifest, and they just use their intuitive knowledge to allow them to drift where the wind will take them. Think of it as fate and destiny really coming into play for you this week, and here in the near future, that the universe will bring people your way in unforeseeable ways. You won't see it coming, you won't know why they're being brought into your life, and sometimes you really won't understand it while you are experiencing time with them until something happens and you guys are taking in different directions, and then things you have the aha moment and things kind of make sense. So this is about really understanding that the web can really be about you, the way you live, allowing yourself to not be so rigid, allow yourself to be more creative, allow yourself to be open to allowing the universe to bring the people in to your life that are meant to be in your life, and not trying to force people or things to stay. That you don't always know where you're going to end up, but each step you take is all part of weaving your web, and each step you take is all about one strand that really helps you weave through your life's challenges. So be open to being flexible this week and really seeing where things go. The main message for this was that the universe brings people or places and situations into our lives in unexplainable and unexpected ways. So this week really is about releasing expectations on how you think things should come together and allow the universe to really lead and create with you one string at a time. So then the last thing I got for this week was angel number 3333. 3333. So this number is a positive sign of encouragement. It's about being joyful. It's about making decisions that are good for you in your life. It's about having more faith in yourself and trusting in the universe and what's really happening, even though your external may not look exactly how you thought it should look. It may be for a reason, and you just have to trust right now and allow yourself to have faith in yourself with the decisions that you're making, and trust when you're making decisions that are in your highest good or in your alignment for what's right for you. The universe is going to support that and it's going to bring the things in that are right for you. That you have all the skill, ability, and knowledge to be able to face any problem that you're faced with, and the universe will show up for you. It also means that you have opportunity to talk to the universe and really speak what your desires are, and as long as they are what you desire and not the desires of others, you will find that you will be supported. So this week, so much, right? So much about going with the flow, trusting your intuition, getting very still when you don't know the answers, and paying attention to the subtle signs that the universe is sending you, because they will make sense for the moment. That a lot of times we can get very caught up with how we think things should go, and our mind will take over and we want to force things to happen, and that can create a lot of confusion, and it also can create a way of you feeling like you're stuck. When you feel that way, it's important to get quiet, get still, and allow the universe to bring those the answers into you. So I hope you enjoyed those those channel messages. I always enjoy the walks, and every time I walk, I never see things the same. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to pull some cards. We'll do Monday through Saturday this week. Monday through Saturday. I always feel like I decided to do till Saturday because I felt like last week I kind of left you a day short, so we're not going to do that this week. So we'll do Monday through Saturday. Remember, not all things are going to resonate. These are going to be general readings, so really take what really resonates with you and then leave I'm not saying leave the rest, but I always say write it down because it might make sense later. Or if it doesn't, then we connect at other times. So don't forget, if you like this message so far, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe below. I love hearing your guys' feedback of how we can make these messages really beneficial for you. All right. So let's see. What do they need to know this week? Monday. Oh, look at that. The first card out is, gotta kind of clear there. Sorry about that. The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups for Monday. The 6 of Cups for Tuesday. The Queen of Cups for Wednesday. This is a lot of emotion. The Page of Wands for Thursday. The 5 of Cups for Friday. And the King of Pentacles for Saturday. Wow, this is a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. So I'm gonna just shuffle these oracle cards real quick. So you remember that when I do my wise leader for the oracle card, and breaking trail, this is a breakthrough is at hand. Okay, So Monday you got the Nine of Cups, right? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, as you see, this lady is in this card is about, like, you see the heart chakra is she's really glowing from the heart chakra. She's really open to receiving. This is could be wishes fulfillment. This is about, you know, really being proud of where she's at and like grateful for everything that she has in her life. Whether it's not about having everything you want, but it's being grateful for where you are and how far you've come, and really realizing that the treasure is within you, right? The treasure is within you, and everything else is an added bonus, right? That you see where she's stepping off and leaping off the treasure is because the material things don't matter. It's about how she feels and how free she feels and how open she feels. So this Monday, really focus on paying attention to the things that are going good in your life, giving them acknowledgement, acknowledging with successes, no matter how big or small, because remember, you are the one working through them. So it doesn't matter how big or small they are. Wealth is about a state of being. Health is wealth. Does that make sense? Health is wealth. Everything else is material and it will come and go. So really be focusing on the things that make you feel good on Monday and being very practicing that gratitude attitude. So here on Tuesday, you got the Six of Cups. As you can see, that I feel like on Tuesday, you're still working with some inner child healing. Be open to play. Be open to play. Pay attention to any memories that are coming to the surface. This is about you really reflecting on some past situations and nurturing yourself, nurturing others. And this even could be about nurturing like family members or children. So pay attention. What we don't realize is you see this guy in here. He's really like loving on the dog. That's a form of unconditional love, dogs, pets, animals. But you never know what's going on under the surface. What is he thinking about? He's thinking about things that has happened in their childhood. So on Tuesday, pay attention to where you're allowing your thoughts to go. Are you allowing yourself to, this also could be a state of nostalgia, focusing on the good memories of the past, allowing yourself to visit them, but don't get stuck there, because this is about moving forward and creating in the life that you have now. So you may find some past stuff coming back. I don't really like to say this past person is coming back, but this could even be dealing with someone that you have known in the past that you have some good memories with. So on Wednesday, self-care, trusting your intuition, being very open to receiving, practicing some good meditation, really getting yourself centered, and knowing that through nurturing yourself, you're really able to show up for others. So on Wednesday, middle of the week, practice some self-care. You could even be dealing with someone or providing nurturing for other people. This is about really making sure that you are able to nurture yourself first, and that through your nurturing and your self-care and having that solid plan in place, you are able to connect with your best energy. Because midweek can be kind of draining, so you want to make sure that you're taking the time outs that you need to regenerate and rejuvenate your energy in the best way possible, and really just I feel like really getting in touch with that intuition through meditation. So take a time out if you need to. Thursday, looks like you got some communication coming your way. The Page of Wands is about fast-moving communication and creativity. So this could be in the thoughts and ideas that are coming your way, anything that sparks creativity. So be open to writing down any idea that comes to your mind. This is about new adventures, going towards new things, kind of being carefree and spirited. So be open to anything that kind of comes your way. Like really look at it as a new opportunity. I feel like this is playful communication, maybe a little flirting. So pay attention to the people that are coming into your life about this time. They really could help you start to ignite that spark that you may feel like you're missing. So on Friday, we got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is you see she's pouring her energy down this hole, right? She's so focused on where she's pouring her energy that she is forgetting the one thing that's really important, is that there's still a cup right behind her that is full. There's still a cup right behind her that is full. Don't focus your energy on things that are draining you on Friday. You want to focus your energy the things that are allowing you to feel fulfilled, happy, and that are really keep you inspired. If you find that you are getting lost in the details of how things are not working, this is your sign to say, okay, on Friday, what can I focus on that is working? Because in this moment, you just might feel a little bit of lack of energy or a little bit of lack of movement forward, but there is something that remains. So you want to focus on the things that do make you feel fulfilled, not the things that are draining your energy. And here on Saturday, you got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, it could be anyone that embodies this stable generosity energy, right? So this could even be you being generous with your time, you really being generous with others, being generous with yourself. This is about you realizing that you're your own stability and really focusing on creating that space for you in your life. This even could be someone that embodies these characteristics, but I really feel like the universe is telling me to tell you to, you be your own King of Pentacles. Be open to that stability that you're trying to create. Like, you can create that. One saying I've really heard lately, and I still hear it now, is on the weekends, you use the weekends to build the life that you want, not to run away from the life that you have. So I feel like what is being said here on Saturday is really use that this Saturday to focus on things that make you feel stable, that make you feel calm, and that make you feel safe in your own space. Okay? So here on the Oracle cards too, we got the Wise Leader and Breaking Trail. A breakthrough is at hand. The Wise Leader, whenever you're making decisions, you make decisions that are right for you. You live by your own moral code. You do the things that are in alignment that are right for you, no matter what anyone else says. But doing so inspires others to do the same thing. So if you want to travel and you decide to do it, and you might inspire others to do the same thing. If you decide to take steps forward in your life and create something for your life, you can inspire others to do the same thing. You never know who you're inspiring, and you never know who you're watching, who's watching you, and how you are inspiring them. But your life can be an inspiration for others, even when you don't realize it. A lot of times, it's the people that you think are not watching are the ones that you are leading the most. So a breakthrough is at hand. Breaking trail. Sometimes you have to break your own trail. Go a way that other people have never gone before. Do something different that's just right for you, and allow yourself to just be yourself and own your own creativity. By doing that, you give it your own spin, and it doesn't have to be like anyone else. You can be just like you, and doing that really makes it authentic. So this is about really allowing yourself to just be yourself as you continue to break your trail, doing things that are right for you, that you don't have to follow the guidance of others. You can be your own teacher, and you can be your own farmer to that farm that you till or the garden that you plant, that you can break your own trail and you can go your own path. And by doing that, you open up a path for other people to follow along with you. So this week, really trust your intuition when it comes to anything you're dealing with. Allow yourself to take the time to be still when you don't know the answers, because we're not always going to know the answers. And if you sometimes when you have a lot of choices, it can be very confusing and you don't know which way to go, and sometimes you won't choose a direction because there's just so much to choose from. So when you get like that, allow yourself to take some time, go inward, and the way to do that is just to be quiet and pay attention to the little things that the universe will be your way, whether they be a bird, whether they be a sudden idea, whether it be a conversation you're having with somebody else, whether it be a feeling. Just be open to whatever you may experience. So I hope you enjoyed this message this week. I know I always use my tarot for self-development. I do love readings and relationship readings, but they're done through my personal website. If you want to book one of them, you can check that out there. But I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I hope you enjoyed the message this week, and I can't wait to hear from you. I said "and" a lot this time, didn't I? But oh well, oh well. It's all a process, right? We're not perfect. And and I'll talk to you next week. Have a great day.